and cries about his problems.
That's materialistic. You know,
being a man is hard.
real many words. If you can't eating wise after going through what
100%. I remember even too, you said,
Yeah, and you know, us casual people.
but with that being said, like if it's
degraded for some reason. I don't know if money. We are back live with Brothers United Roundtable, y'all. Man, we back with another video. Today, I want to talk about the truth about inflation. And I want people to understand what's going on in this world today. That's going to affect my life, your life, and everybody's life in the Western culture. Listen, inflation, nobody going to help you. I'm here to tell you that. No voting for politicians. No voting for a president. They're not going to change this. This was ordained. This was planned. The people in power are doing this. You know, they talk about what is inflation. They try to be scientific about it. They try to tell you, well, inflation is when they print the money into this and it forces them to drive it up as debt. And all this shit is a game. Let's be honest, man. Inflation is what the people in power make it higher for the people that's not in power to struggle, to make it hard for them to live. I remember, man, me growing up, and I'm not that old, like 30, in my 30s. And I remember gas was like $1. And they said that was expensive, $1.50. Remember houses was like $150,000 for a new nice house, a good house. Now, after COVID, by the way, they went up to $300 to $400, easy. And let's not talk about the interest rate. That's $300 for a base. If you buy it, right, put money down, think about the interest. This shit almost $500,000. If you want to be honest, groceries, eggs used to be 99 cents. Now it's $3 and some cent, almost $6 if you want to get a bigger one. Before a single is $3.25, $3.50. Yeah, it went up dramatically. Apartments, my first apartment, I remember $500. Now one bedroom is $14. You get lucky to get it for $12. And that's not in the best neighborhood, by the way. $14, $15 for one. In some cases, I'm seeing one bedrooms for $17. That's a house. That's renting a house. If we talk about renting a house, shit, you might as well no less than $2,000. Yes, this economy is tough. Inflation is real, but it's real to those that's without. See, the wealth gap is changing. The wealth gap is getting bigger and bigger. Money is getting tighter, man, for everybody. See, it's going to force us to be like the people in third world countries because, believe it or not, they trying to turn America into a third world country. Yes, they are trying to do that. And by the way, this is planned by the people in power. This ain't nothing that's forced. This ain't nothing that they can't do. They actually raising the prices on purpose. Who you think raised the prices? You think they forced into because America in so much debt? No. They doing this shit because they want to. Because they want to get rid of the middle class and only make two classes, rich and poor. I mean, as we can see, yeah, the middle class is damn near going away with the dinosaur. You know, people thinking that if you vote for a politician or you vote for a president, that inflation gonna go away. Say we get Trump in office, nothing's gonna change. Matter of fact, it's going to get worse. No matter who gets in that presidential seat right now, I'm just got to be real and I got to be honest. Nothing's going to change. The only person that can change it is you. And when I say changing it by being you, finding a way to get it, because you're going to have to find a way to work together in this economy, man. Ain't no doing it by yourself no more, man. Shit, them days are over, man. I'm telling you right now, you better figure it out. You're going to have to. Because the truth is, man, it's getting hard. It's going to get harder. If you think 2024 was something, Wait till 2025. And I don't care who in that presidential seat. It's going to get hard. And I mean hard as hell. It's not going to change. It's not going to go back to what it was when they say Donald Trump was in office. When it was great, right? America's never going to be great again because it was planned by the ones that's really in power. They trying to turn America into a third world country. They only want to be two powers like it used to be way, way back in the day. Rich, you had the kings and you had the peasants. And that's what they're trying to turn America into. The West, the whole world, man. They just want to have the powers. They want to have the haves and the have-nots. They want to have the kings and they want to have the peasants. And that's the truth. Whether people like it or not, man. The truth is the truth, man. It's tough. It's a hard reality. But you got to find a way. You really do. And this tough-ass economy. I'm telling you. They raise the rent up every year, especially when you live in an apartment or you rent a house. As soon as that term is up, the new contract is there, the rent goes up with it. Sooner or later, man, a one bedroom is going to be like New York City, 2,000 flat. I'm just saying, bro, that's going to be around the world. You know, it's no escaping this. And the truth is, we say if we vote or we change the policies, it's the people that's got to stand up and make the changes, man. The people. You can't think voting somebody in going to change nothing. Because they are controlled. They are controlled like remote controls. Yeah. Somebody pushing their buttons to do what they got in power. Their agendas. And what they want to do is they want to turn America into a third world country. And if you can't see it right now, you finish. Look at the migrant crisis, man. Look what those look at. I want people to just listen to me right now. Do you think America is going to make it in the next 2 years? If you really be honest with yourself, do you think America is going to make it in the next 2 years? With all these migrants coming in, with inflation to an all sky high, with all these wars going on, you think Donald Trump or whoever get into the presidential seat, as soon as they sit their butt down, things going to change? No, it hasn't changed. And it's not going to change now. This is the truth. It's going to get worse. Because it looked like every year is getting worse. Every president we get in that seat, it don't get no better. Something's always happening. Yeah, Donald Trump, yeah, the economy was cool. It was great, right? But we had COVID. And we all seen what COVID did to the economy. Right? We get Biden. We saw what Biden did with inflation. It got even higher. You think, well, Trump is going to go back to normal? Things going to go back to... No, it's not. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's finna get a lot worse. How can I say, get your seatbelts and buckle them up. Because you finna be along for a hell of a ride. Because at times, you think it's hard now? My goodness. It's gonna be harder than you can ever imagine. And that's the world we're living in right now. Because the powers, they got a plan. And the plan is to keep the rich richer and keep the poor poorer than you can ever imagine. And this is the truth about inflation.